All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's time for some more Fire Emblem Fates Lunatic Classic Revelation with zero strength and zero magic against enemies 100 crit. And this time we're playing chapter 26. We are in the penultimate chapter. If you consider 27 and Endgame to be a joint chapter. So second to last, 3 maps left. This one's gonna be really this is the pinnacle of like what the fuck am I gonna do, right? That kind of situation sort of map. Because this map has tons of strong enemies. And even worse, it has probably one of the most open maps in most of Revelation. In a lot of Rev, you can kind of use choke points, bait enemies. Here, no such luck. It's even in the base game, fighting the enemies on this map is quite difficult. There's just so many of them. But on this one, normally people just skip it by using rescue to teleport forward and kill Gunter. But guess what? I got 0 strength and 0 magic. So I can't do that. Trying to do any rescue skip is like driving your car into a brick wall. You'll get there faster, but you die on impact. All right, let's get started. Let me boot up the game. Rig hammer Lunas. There's no way it's worth it. I'm pretty sure even if you use hammer, you do like 9 damage. All right. Yeah, there's equal problems of having not enough space because you can't leverage all of your units, and having too much space where you kind of just get killed by everything. Oh, time passed. I just realized that now that I think about it, last time we played, we upgraded to get Flora, right? So Flora arrives after time passes, now that I think about it. Not necessarily when she's useless. She's useless as hell. Only B rank stabs? That's kind of lame. I was hoping for like closer to S rank, but I guess it's probably not worth the trouble, honestly, at this point. But her personal? What does it do? If hurt and attacked by a non-adjacent foe, attacker takes half damage and gets debuffed. The problem is, the enemies have 100 crit. If she takes a hit, she'll die. When Fuga joins, does he at least have weapons? Can I build a hot spring and then get a Fuga with like steel weapons, right? Fuga gives weapons, right? Like he has stuff with him. No? He doesn't come with anything? That's bullshit. Then what's the point? Like, there's nothing to upgrade that matters. Like, the smithy, we're not gonna forge a big weapon. Yeah, let's just upgrade to get Fuga next chapter. Maybe he'll be useful. I guess he comes with life and death, technically. Well, now let's check to see if we get any items. None of the castle joining characters have weapons? Man. Then maybe it would actually be worth recruiting them, but they just aren't. Laszlo's Blade. What's that do? Anything good? It's fast? Not useful for me, unfortunately. He's level 13 on joining. It scales on chapter. I think if he joins this chapter, he's 13, like Flora. I think if he joins the next chapter, after you get to endgame, he joins at level 15. Kaze's Nido. Yo, I got Kaze's dagger. What does it do? His shuriken. After attacking, grants allies within 2 spaces plus 4 speed. Yo, that's pretty good, isn't it? Is that not pretty good? Let's give the brothers their corresponding weapons. Is that not rally speed? It is rally speed. That's pretty good. I don't really think I need it because I think, like, of the stats I have, speed is one of them. So I think I should be fast enough in many cases to actually double enemies. Like, that's like one of the few stats that I actually do have. I think the next map, I think technically if we try really hard, we could maybe try to choose Gunter, but it's probably better to fight through the whole map because then we get like maybe like 40k worth of gold, which can be used to buy stat boosters, which could be helpful in theory, maybe.
Nice to see you.
Let's push a support. All right. So I think Gunter aura farms. I don't get the whole like purple aura equals evil thing. It's like, is that like, I don't know. Is that just like a, oh, nice, Steel Naginata. Is that just like a thing that they do? Like, is that, I don't know. Is that a thing that's only in like Fire Emblem? Or is it just like a common thing?
Sure, we'll be fine.
Like the whole like evil purple aura.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Because like you see that on all the fallen heroes.
No.
It's common? I see. I think we don't have a good meal. Let's just go eat double speed. Generically anime, always gaining
Wow,
fighting
nice.
purple auras. Disgusting poached fish? What? Ah, damn it. This is what I get for not buying the chef's hat. Man. Most of my damage is magic. I think it's important that I get speed. Because I think whatever damage I have,
Wow.
it's fine. Because it's more than 0.
Wow.
Oh my god. That's like 10 disgusting foods in a row.
Wow.
I did strength food earlier?
Wow.
Yeah, well... whatever.
Wow.
Okay, so I think maybe what I do actually is I reset and I just buy the chef's hat instead of doing whatever bullshit I'm doing right now. I think I did it. I saved after, right? Nope, I already saved. I wasted my Dragon Vein points for nothing. Ah, fuck.
I'm sure we'll be fine. No.
Bitter. Okay, speed and luck. That's good enough. It's not disgusting, at least. Wait, we have another? Oh, I think it's the same one as before. Yeah, the C's already locked in. We got the same Steel Naginata that we did before. That's good to know. So let's go and do some gold management. We can sell... We still need the Beast Killer. I think that's still good. We can sell the Steel Naginata that we just got. Pike Rune Club still good. Iron Yumi. If you dismantle and rebuild, does it change the chef? I have no idea. I think we can't use the Ragnarok now because Gunter got benched. What map am I on? Chapter 26. We're near the end. I think I'll sell the Ragnarok now. I think Gunter's not seeing any more use after this. I don't know. Secret book. I think I've already sold most of anything that has any worth. Do I want to forge Pike Rune? It's probably not worth it. I think I'm probably okay. I think I'm probably fine. Who else needs a bow? I think everyone I have already has a bow, right? I guess Kasi can take the Iron Yumi. So all the heals? I think I might keep them just in the convoy for endgame. I guess I can give a bow to Kaze. Gets the Iron Yumi +2. I guess Silas can also get a bow, just for the sake of having one. He can't use any of them, okay. Cupid Poe, I guess, just in case he needs weapon triangle advantage. Do I have the Pursuer? I do. And it's gonna be good. So I think the play is I think we can just play the map, right? There's not really anything else left to do in the game except for this and the end game. All right, looking forward to this. I've been itching to play this these past few days.
Yeah?
I'm not watching the cutscene. I understand it's funny, but this is gonna be like a marathon chapter. I don't want to waste my awake time on this. So we have 16 deployment slots, which is many more than characters we have that are actually useful. So I think we should probably bring Hanoka, because she is a flyer and can activate Dragon Veins. She's also like a mage bait. Sakura is probably okay. Underdeploy? Nah, I'm not a coward. I think we bring Xander because he has shelter. Sakura can just use staves, I guess. She's never gonna attack. She's there for rally magic. Kagero is too weak to do anything. Leo is whatever, and everyone else just isn't strong enough for anything. I guess like Flora in theory. Oh hey, there's Gunter. We can't bring Gunter. I wonder why. I wonder why we can't bring Gunter. Curious that we can't bring Gunter. Don't you think? Alright, so I think the plan is we have... Okay, I'm bringing 26 characters to this 16 deployment map, so I think we are strong. The problem is, from cursory tests, these enemies like come in waves, and that is like the biggest problem for me because I have very few characters that can survive anything. Does any of this treasure matter? It's nice to have. We're stat boosters on Corrin, basically. But none of it is strictly necessary. So I think the play is maybe we like... I think here's the play. We need to get out of the open area ASAP, because if we stay here, we're going to get swarmed. And we can't... And with all of these high movement units moving in from everywhere, we can't kill anything without being in danger. So I think the play on turn 1 is to immediately go for some kills. Like, we just try to kill these guys ASAP. And we could probably use lunge here. The enemy characters have lock touch. I think I took it off of nearly everybody. I think we could put it back onto some characters. Like, we can take off Golem Bane. Are there any mechanists on this map? Okay, it's just mostly calves. Okay, that's good to know. It's mostly calves. So mechanists, I think we're not fighting ninjas here, which is really good, because ninjas are dangerous. I don't like them. So I think one thing we could do is rally strength. I think this is a good enough setup. Karagi can get lock touch, but he doesn't really need it. Let's get rid of Golem Bane and trade it for lock touch, just so we can open chests easily. Man, all my skills are such dog shit. Want to give someone the Pike Rune Club? I think Corrin had it. No, I think I got rid of it somehow because I was messing around with some other things. So Corrin should have it, because that's the only way Corrin can maybe do damage. Remove certain blow for lock touch on Takumi. That's not really worth the trouble, honestly. I think as long... I have more than enough characters to use lock touch. So I think the play here is we try to lunge these people if we can. Like, I think there's like a safe area over here. I think turn 1, we lunge this guy. And we need it from a character that can survive damage. So it's probably going to be Saizo, maybe, because Saizo has a lot of defense, right? Saizo has 28 defense, which means he takes many damage from this guy. But if we rally defense, we can easily survive one attack from this guy, and we won't die. So I think maybe, like... Actually, wait. We can actually just... Wait. Can't we just... If we lunge, we end up on a safe tile anyway, don't we? Was it Beast Killer? Also Corrin. Is it really... Oh. Corrin should have it. That is a mistake. Let's trade the boat Naginata over to Hinoka, because it's better for Corrin to have it. All right, let's get started. I think so. For a quick overview of the roster, we have Korn, who has Replicate, Saizo and Kaze, who have Replicate and Poison Strike and Savage Blow and Lunge. Takumi, who has Replicate and bow damage. Karagi, who has Replicate and bow damage. Felicia, who has 3 breaker skills, Life and Death, and Swordfare. Camilla, who has the Savage Blow setup and Replicate and Rally Defense. Baruka, who has Trample and Axe Sphere and Rally Strength and Replicate and Savage Blow. Azura, Jacob, who just basically Jacob with a Strategist class. Asugi, Midori, who have Savage Blow and Poison Strike and Lunge and Replicate. Kana, who has magic damage for Dragonstone Plus and Life and Death, as well as Replicate. I think Kana actually does like a crap ton of damage. She actually does like 36 magic damage, which is pretty. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's enough to kill things. Hinoka, just basically Hinoka. Sakura, just basically Sakura and Xander. These are all like base kit units I haven't really had the chance to really develop. So I think the play is we lunge this guy and we lunge this guy, and then we just beat them to death, and everyone else spends their time replicating. That's probably the play. And then we spend over, like, we can bait this guy with Korin and with a replicate, and then that's how we do it, right? Let's go.
Be careful.
So let me see how many enemies are on this map. It's probably like 40 something, right? There's 50. No, wait, that's wrong map. FE Fates, chapter 26. 41. Okay, so we're fighting 41 enemies with our 26 characters. That's actually, those are pretty good odds, I think. Currently 41? 41 plus infinity. Okay. Literally infinity enemies. That's great. That's great. I'm looking at the wiki. There's literally infinite reinforcements. Oh my god. Yeah, so, yeah, but keep in mind that, like, infinity divided by 26 is, like, the same number as it was before. I don't fucking know, man. So I think we Spy Shuriken this guy ASAP, and then we can Savage Blow him. The map is too big. I need to zoom in, but like, kind of like makes me like it reduces my vision range, you know. So now that this happens, we can probably just go and attack these guys, right? I think we can do lethal damage potentially. The issue though is everything's way too far away. This guy's got a bow. And now I don't have any way to deal damage. Okay, I already need to reset. There's not even a point in continuing here. I did have my people positioned right. Don't Dragon Maze defrost after you activate them? Yeah, I think everything is time limited. It's a little concerning, if I might say so myself. So I think we need to have more lunge people and spies, like, and long range and high movement characters on the left here. That way we can try to pair with them to move across. Maybe Azura's up here. I think something like this could be better. Dragon Blaze block one wave every time. Oh man. So let's try this again.
Be careful.
Formation Squid. It's like a Squid Game. So I think the play here is maybe I lunge over here with a character that can survive this guy. And then I lunge with the first lunge, I think. The first lunge goes into a safe spot. So that should be okay. But the second lunge to move the mage even more forward gets into danger range of this bow archer. So that should be Saizo. So Saizo should be on this tile or like this tile. And maybe like we have Camilla on this tile to move farther in. So I already need to reset again. This is Bit of a false start again. It's a real shame that Squid Game kind of ran out of ideas and just started repeating itself. Because the it was interesting the first time. But then it wasn't interesting the second time is the problem. Actually, I think we could probably go even further back here. I think we can go further back there so we can move forward with the flyers up ahead here. All right, I think this can work.
Be careful.
How much can I leverage Core and Azura's aura? 40 avoidance a lot. Probably only with Felicia and with the relevant breaker. Otherwise, like, what's Azura gonna do with the avoid, right? It's not like she can do anything with it. Like, it's the issue is like I can still die. Your Baffled even did a second season. Well, I mean, they needed to cash in, right? That's surely the only reason they even bothered. So let's lunge this guy. Ugh. I kind of hate how, like, what if you played in with a zoom too far out, you can't actually see the characters when they are attacking. And that's mostly a problem for when I make the videos because it looks really lame. So I need to zoom in every time I fight, I think. So I think the play here is I can lunge this guy with Saizo. And by doing it this way, Saizo might get hit. But that's okay, because I can attack this guy now. I think we take Felicia and we put her onto a character that can move farther in. Like possibly Karagi, and we just kill this guy, and then that way this Dark Mage wastes his turn attacking Felicia. Karagi does not get to replicate, but that's fine. So I think we just attack with a Hagakure Blade. Then we trade over to swap with our 11 sword.
They don't have a chance.
And we get the Ginuga Gap. Ginunga Gap? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a mythological word, but it's for A rank only, right? It's not very useful for me. I don't have anyone that can use it. Even like Sakura doesn't have enough tome rank. So now, with that in mind, I think we can probably attack this guy. The issue here is, this guy can probably still kill my characters, but maybe I dance for Felicia to get the kill. That's probably the play, right? I dance for Felicia, I rescue with Xander or something. Oh, I think I know how to. Actually, I don't need to rescue. I can move onto Hinoka and then dance for the safe tile. Perfect. The boons of having great move. Ah, fuck! I don't do enough damage. So I can use a dual katana and maybe bank on a crit. Because I think if I do, I could also attack with Camilla. Right? Because if I attack with Camilla, I do 40% HP damage, and I can add 3 damage to Felicia's damage. The other option I have is maybe trying to sneak Corrin over here, but that's probably a little risky. I do need to actually use my actions for damage, too. So I think I can't lunge here because the bow archer will kill me. So I think I try... FE with XCOM RNG. XCOM doesn't really have different RNG. It's just like one RN, right? It's not really anything special. All right, that's perfect. Now we get the kill. I think we just doesn't actually matter here which one we use. At strength. Oh yeah, that's also an option. But I kind of want to. I don't want to use too many character actions because I do want to clone my characters. I need to rally defense size with Camilla. I think it should be okay if I sneak a defense pair up nearby. which might not be it might not be happening here. It could be okay. 28 versus 41, 39 damage plus 1 or 2. Yeah, he's probably fucked, huh? Well, let that be a lesson for future me. I just want to see if I have enough space to do all my copies. Or if I just lag behind as a result. I might need to reorganize the backline too. I messed up there. Oops. Yeah, I think this is going to be tough. Getting enough slots to make all the enough space to make all the copies is going to be tough. You think I'm beating this tonight or tomorrow? I think I should be able to beat it tonight.
Oh.
If I give it 3 or 4 hours. That should be fine. The issue is then, like, I think the final map might be like a project, right? 14 damage, and it kills me. Yeah, I should have rallied defense there, huh? Embarrassing. But I think the idea is sound. I think we figured out, like, a first turn move. I'm pretty sure that probably could have killed Corrin. Let me check. I think that could either have killed Corrin or just been completely useless against him. Maybe we buy tonics? I think we're fine. I'm not like, I don't want to spend gold. Yeah, oh wow. This guy doesn't do anything. Oh, it's because I used all like the talismans and stuff. Got 22 base now. So yeah, that's really strong. But we do have to reset. I've already incremented the counter. Okay, we have a better plan now. That's I think the plan is pretty much what we just did, except maybe we pair up in advance. Like we pair up here in advance so we can put some other people closer. Ideally, I think we put the replicate users closer. So something like this could work.
Be careful.
I think once we create a choke situation, we can have Corrin. We can have a double wall Corrin, which should be really strong. So yeah, let's lunge over here. Ugh. Lunge here. Poison strike happens. I think maybe instead of doing what we did before, we can try lunging this way. Probably should have rallied defense before, but that's probably okay. Because that way we can kind of like sneak ahead a little bit, right? I think we can attack with Felicia to get a kill. Let's try to get shield gauge if we can. Get the Ganuga Gap. Azura dances. And we can try to go for this kill. But I think the way we do it this time is we can rally strength. Maybe on Felicia. Because we didn't use this action, we can also ferry over another character if we need to. So with the Hagakure Blade, it's still not strong enough, unfortunately. But I think what we can do is we can bring someone else with us. We can go over here and rally. Increasing Sizel's defense. And we get some more damage. We're at 16-16. If we rally strength with Baruka, I think we do enough. I already rallied strength with Baruka, though. Maybe if I attack from this direction, I can maybe ferry and block myself off. Maybe if I put Corrin onto Felicia, that could work too. Who can take damage from this guy? A mage. So maybe what I do is I use Hinoka to sneakily transfer Corrin onto Felicia, which probably gives me enough damage. Chip with Spies Yumi? That could be an option, but it's a little far. I like the idea of moving Corrin up, though. So we go over here. We switch and we transfer over here, and that way we can actually buy time to have a Karagi make a replicate. So now we have enough damage to kill this guy for sure. Perfect. And of course, the damage screen blocks all the action. Also, Saizo now has the extra avoid, which I don't think really matters, but it's nice, I guess. Now, I think now we can start copying ourselves. So we have, we replicate, I think here some of these characters move up because they don't have the skills to replicate. Avoid is bad. Avoid is useful in some scenarios, but it's not really a actual solution to the problem unless you have so much that it becomes like very likely. All right. 30 damage taken. We're fine. And no one else can reach me. Oh yeah, now Saizo is in fact activated. That's pretty good. And the reason that's good is now that he can actually do things. So I think the plan is now we use this opportunity to ferry everyone inside. And we use Korin to double block the wall with himself. This is going to be tricky though, honestly. I think we have to like really plan out our moves to actually sneak everyone inside. So I think we can do this. So let's go here. And we separate. We need to sneak everyone inside, which is going to be tough. Because I think we need to... Yeah, so I think... Let's go and get this kill, which shouldn't be too bad. I think we could probably lunge this guy if we need to. Let's go around with Saizo. And have Saizo replicate. We need to shove people in the back so that the guys in the front have space to move up. It seems like a waste of actions. We have more than enough actions right now, I think. This guy's still pretty tough to kill, I think. Okay, so we need Korin to copy himself. So ideally, we take someone who's already copied to do that. So we really need this turn to be spent like making as many copies as possible, if possible. But then actually killing this guy still is a challenge. I think we can lunge this guy, can't we? Maybe we just like hit this guy with the silver shuriken. Hit this guy again. I think we trade on Felicia to equip the Hagakure Blade, which is stronger. So we can lunge this guy again for massive damage. Crit? Not a crit. I should not have lunged. Now Asugi is in a danger zone. But I think that's probably okay. Because as long as we can get this kill, we're fine, right? I think we attack from farther away if we can. Yeah, we can spy Zumi this guy from 3 tiles away. Lovely. And we are rewarded for our efforts. Now, Azura moves up and dances. I should have just danced for Asugi. What am I doing? So I shelter for Azura. And transfer. Switch sing for Asugi. So he moves away. Camilla slides back and replicates. I underestimated how many characters like still can't get in. Who gives move? None of these characters give move. Oh my god. When did Karagi become a damage user? He's got +9 damage, right? I think. So I think what we can do is... Oh, I know the play. We need to have someone like... We need to transfer Korin around a little. So we can make a copy. And then we can put people as backpacks for Korin. No one here is particularly tanky, unfortunately. Takumi's this little squisher that I would have liked. So I think we can go here and I think we just separate in the back. Meanwhile, Korin just goes here and switch replicates to create a wall. And then we could transfer over here. Can pair up with someone to go here. And we are just like not barely able to fit everyone inside, and we're gonna take a hit. That's unfortunate. Okay, we were pretty close to getting it to work, but it's I think. Oh wow, that's a lucky dodge. We might just get lucky here because of the very high avoid that we have. Like, look at this. We could just get lucky. Nope, we're not lucky. Why do we call them damage users? Because they can use damage, unlike everyone else. It's like how you would call someone an axe user if they can use axes. Much like using a weapon here, they are capable of wielding damage. Where's Miracle Midori? It didn't quite work. Alright. One more try. I think the problem that happened last time was we cloned too early before we actually needed to. So I think maybe the play is we actually move farther forward, but without actually cloning first. I think because the issue is like we ran out of space. So let's try that again. So Kaze moves ahead forward, lunges this guy. We lunge again. You know what? Let's not waste actions trying to kill this guy with Felicia. We can kill with other characters if we try hard enough, right? Probably not, honestly. This guy's probably too strong. So with that in mind, let's All right. Let's get him. Good gap. I blocked myself off. Okay, that's amazing. I think I can go like here, move over here, switch and rally. So I get some strength here. Let's pair up with Hinoka. Transfer Karagi. Switch replicate. I blocked myself off again. This is insane. I'm actually just bad at the game, huh? Actually, wait. What if Baruka can kill the maid? Oh, that's an option. You know, that's a pretty good option, isn't it? Do you think Ruma could be more useful than Sakura? Nope, he does no damage and dies instantly. Where's the go of beating the map? 55 crit, yeah. We just need to get lucky. Pop. Lovely. Is the plan to use enemy phase to build up shield gauge to fight a non-coast? Nope. I'm just gonna tank it. I'm just gonna tank him. I'm capable. I'm very much capable of it at this point. I can just tank him. No need for any fancy tricks. I can just take the hits. I think I should clone Midori here. I activate the Dragon Vein. Even with crit? Yeah, I can do it. Don't worry. I can transfer Korin. As I realized, I should probably put a better sword onto Felicia, but I can copy Korin. If I equip the guard Naginata, we should be fine. Let's see how this goes. So I take 30 damage from this guy.
How shall we proceed?
Yeah. Anankos is like the ultimate stat check boss, and I think we actually can meet the stat check. This guy does nothing to me. He actually hit me through that? What the fuck? 5% hit? Damn. I mean, I guess. I guess that's how it goes. It just sometimes the bee do like that, isn't it? So, okay. I think the plan is we copy ourselves on this end. Copy. Alicia kills. Yeah, that looks good enough. Hey, that's a crit. So I think now we have to try to pair up and move in somehow. So I think we can move in like this. Something like this. Like we can dance for Felicia and Midori to transfer them away. The other characters need to replicate mostly. We should keep Karagi here just in case. We can put Midori onto Camilla, which boosts a move, and we can replicate. You can put Sakura onto Korin. Okay, so Jacob just has barely enough space to squeeze in. Let's not replicate there yet. I think we have to have Korin, double Korin block the wall, which I think is looking very reasonable right now. Because once we're in the wall, we have all the time in the world. So we can replicate here. Karagi, I think Takumi and Karagi. So Takumi goes over here. We transfer to, and we can replicate Takumi. Here we can go over here and we can transfer Asugi and switch and replicate Asugi. Then for the wall, we just have Korin, right? And they can't reach us. Nice. And we just have like a million avoid and all the defense and res in the world. So I think we should be okay. The enemies should mostly come from the right, I think. And the ones that come from the top, we have like space to retreat. Plus, they also aren't as strong. Because I think like it's only like an armor and maybe some other characters. Though these guys aren't as big of a deal because we can deal with them with like we have enough people. I think. The issue is like, and we have like shelter or some other ways to get around if we need to. So I think we can probably shoot this guy down with a brass Yumi. This guy's really strong. We probably need a magic weapon. So where is Takumi? Where is Hiragi? I think we get this guy with a shining bow. The issue though is how do we deal with the armor? That's like a big problem. The armor is a big problem. And more importantly, how do you deal with the armor behind the armor? Oh wait, this is a javelin, right? That doesn't crit. Javelins can't crit. So if javelins can't crit, I can attack safely from 2 range here. Because this guy can't kill me in 1 hit with most like if I'm not being crit. I think. It's still a little concerning for Saizo though, so I do need to stay outside of actual range for Saizo. Because Saizo is at like 1 HP. So let's hit this guy with the Spy Shuriken. Deals some percent max HP damage. And then we can gut this guy's health. I think we go over here and we just snipe this guy with Asugi. I mean with Karagi. We move up with like Kana or something to activate the Dragon Vein. The situation stabilized? I think so, yeah. I think once we like start hiding, most of our problems become fixed. And we can actually, while we're here, we can actually chip these enemies with our spy weapons, right? We can just hit these guys from far away. And that should be a good idea. The question is, how do we now deal with this armor? I think we could probably... Veruca can probably get a kill, maybe, with the bolt axe. These guys do not, in fact, have any... They don't have wary fighter. So they're actually surprisingly weak. So I think we can have Veruca move up and just like attack with the bolt axe. So we can do a bit more damage with Saizo. And then we could probably finish this guy off with a bolt axe. That's a kill. We might one-shot Felicia with a javelin. I mean, javelins don't crit, so it's probably not as big of a deal. It might be survivable. Felicia would actually probably be one of the few characters that would die from that, though. So I think we can probably start sniping. Let's unpair some of our characters. And I think we can try pairing off of Felicia, maybe. Or off of Kana. Or maybe just like attack with... We can just hit these guys with a beast killer or something. These guys are, in fact, horses, right? Oh, hey, Dragon Fang activated. That's nice. And we can just kill them with the beast killer. That's nice. The Saizo's personal work on Spy Shuriken. It's based around him. So you need to be close or else it doesn't work. If you are intertwined with the enemy formations, it can still be very helpful, but it won't work by default, is the problem. This guy's got 54 damage. I think he'll hit me for 30, but that's probably okay, right? I think only that guy does that much damage. If you want to feel safe, we can probably rally defense to get to 51 and 49. That should be okay. Very survivable. And I think we can snipe these guys with the Spy Yumi and other weapons. So, where is my Caltrop? So I think we go here with Kaze, and we equip the Caltrop. Then we can attack with the Caltrop to debuff this guy with -8 defense. And the reason that's important is I think you can probably get a one-shot. Not quite. Not quite. Then we could dance for... we can dance here. Equip like a strong weapon. Probably the Haguri Blade. And maybe... Or maybe we just move like Kana up. 36 damage versus 22, 37. I think this works. This is a strong pair-up attack. Did we get a crit? We're good. We didn't get it. That's okay. I think now we just like unpair everyone just to have more actions. Like I think we have all the time in the world right now. So let's make use of it. Ooh, 15 damage crit. Mages are moving in. Oh shit, pair up attack. Okay, it's a good thing I was paired up. And we do decent damage without any debuffs with a bolt axe, which is very nice. Okay, now the problem is these guys are approaching me, and that's really bad because I don't really have a solution to them storming the area with like big reinforcement waves. I think maybe I need to clean up at the bottom ASAP. That way I can shift Korin and Co to the top. I think there's like, yeah, these guys are committed to going through the top area because they're going through the nearest possible path to the nearest enemy that can be killed, which is this way, right? So that means if I can clean up here, I can move Korin and everyone else up to block the enemies from the top. So I think we can do that. If we can get some nice kills, that would go a long way towards making this work. The issue is these are generals, so they are strong as by definition. I think... Oh, there's calves from this way, too. It's going to be tricky. Maybe the play is... Okay, let's see how much range I have to mess with these guys. I think I could do it like this. Where's Saizo? He's too far away. I think if I can move Saizo down by using Karagi or something. And that way, I might be able to get some good percent damage going. I don't like how complicated this is. Doesn't feel very good. So I think we probably need to retreat. So let's go like this. Let's put Karagi here, and I think we can probably... We can have one of these guys move out. Probably up. We probably move up with Korra here. The reason we do that is to block the enemies from the top and bait them. And also, more importantly, it lets us move in with Saizo and do a nasty Savage Blow. We just go from here and we hit the General, I think, for 40% max HP. And also a debuff. Then we can try to finish these guys off. I think Baruka does the most damage. Bolt Axe kill. Nice. As long as we're not, like, inside of range of, like, overlapping enemy ranges, I think it's okay. So now we can probably kill... we can actually just kill this guy with Kana. Straight up. We have more than enough characters to just, like, do whatever we want, basically, I think. There's, like, 3 guys, and we just do overwhelming amounts of damage. So I think for this guy... Let's hit him with Poison Strike damage and finish off with something else. Something else probably being Felicia. There we go. You've been here for an hour already? Really? Holy fuck. We're like on like turn 2. I think maybe the play here actually is to have Korin charge out and intercept well in advance, because if we can catch these guys before they get to us, that serves as a better wall, I think. I think we have to retreat from this guy though. He's a little menacing. Let's get a chest. What's in here? Blessed Bow. That's a little useless right now. I think we have to retreat here. It's important that Saizo is not within the range of the heals. Because if he is, then he kind of loses his bonus, which is a little hard to get back. So we can transfer pair up here. And we just full retreat into one gigantic death ball. The true way Fire Emblem was meant to be played, as we all know. Oh, actually, yeah, I think these guys just don't have that much damage. They only have a Thunder Tome. Like a level rank D 5 damage Thunder Tome. I see. They're just not really that strong. You can transfer and separate, and now we have all of our actions back. That's nice. Do I rally? I can rally for Korin, give him +4 defense. And re-rally for everyone else, which rallies everybody else. And I think we're good. I feel like I'm thinking I'm like I don't know, I have too many actions. It's getting hard to parse. Like, I feel like every time I'm actually doing something, I'm doing like 3 things, and then everyone else shuffles around. Okay, that one's going to heal. Like, I missed. They're healing. Interesting. That's really annoying, because it means, like, there's unpredictable amounts of enemy movement. Actually, I think this is okay, because the enemies moved in a way where they're separated. Right? And that's the most important part. If they're separated, I can kill them. The problem is if their friends move up in a way that, like, disrupts, like, that forces me to do something else, right? So I think the play here is... Wait, these guys are all, like, suspiciously outside of the protection of their allies. That means I could do something sneaky, probably, right? Oh, actually, wait. I don't even need to do anything sneaky. I could just savage... Can't I just, like, savage blow this guy, like... without and lunge away. Maybe just from over here, right? As like lunge this guy and do he kills me. He kills me. Let's go over here and we just like savage blow this guy. The javelin is hurtful. And we hit for mass damage. Where's the other Saizo? We do have a dance. I think this Saizo can go over here and kill these guys with the Savage Blow. Because these enemies aren't really moving forward very quickly. And if we have enough characters here, we can transfer, swap, pair up to move out of the way. So let's go like this. Let's Silver Dagger this guy. Should have paired up with Corrin, but I think the idea is sound here. We just like Savage Blow this guy and that guy, and then they're all dead. They're at 1 HP. Who knew that these solutions were so easy? And then we can kill this guy, which means we can kill that guy, so we can kill this guy also. Very nice. So I think now what we do is we move Corrin up here to block. I think we can actually use some pair-up shenanigans. So we go over here with we go over here, I think, and we switch and we transfer Corrin onto Baruka. That way we can try to block this guy's movement. This guy's movement is... It's hard to see. If I go right over here, I think he's perfectly blocked. In a way that like lets me have some freedom of movement, which is good. This guy does not have a thing, I think, so this guy doesn't have a ranged weapon. So if I kill these guys, can't I hit this guy for like a kajillion damage from 3 range and 2 range and just poison strike him to death? I'm speaking like to myself here, but I think that's just what I'm gonna do, right? Oh, this guy can just die from a Yumi. It's always funny when enemies have like a silver weapon as their main weapon, and then they just have like an iron weapon as their backup. And it's just like what were they gonna do with that? It baffles them. It baffles the mind. So I think we can probably... We need to save our long actions to deal with this guy from a distance, which should make things... It should be okay. Shouldn't be impossible. Shouldn't be difficult. But this mage is surprisingly weak. I don't know how else to put it. He's just kind of not very strong. We got a crit. we survived a crit, which is a little crazy to think, right? That doesn't really happen very often. But we did it. And now I think we can just get the kill with something. Like, can't we just like Levin Sword this guy? Damn, even Levin Sword works. We're in 4% start, turn 6 at top left. Are we only on like turn 2? Turn 5, okay. That's okay. Things are okay. How do I do this? I think you can just bone axe, pair up with someone. Nope, that guy's a little strong. Maybe Corrin just like hits this guy with... Man, why are these guys so strong? Wait, Saizo does have the spy shuriken, right? So I could trade it over. To his son. So then his son can spy shuriken to debuff this guy by a bunch. By -5, which might be enough to get him a kill with something. Nope. This guy still has way too much defense. I need to move up someone with magic damage. There's Kana, I guess. So I can have I can drop Kana off here. So I go over here, I trade with Kana to give her the Dragonstone Plus, and I separate Kana over here. Then a character with a 3 ranged weapon can pair up attack with Kana to deal lethal damage. Okay, that was overly complicated, but it worked. I think now what I can do actually is to deny these guys their move. I can move Korn all the way up here. And that frees up so much space for me to actually just kill this paladin. Because I can just, like, poison strike, whatever, right? If I had enough space, I think... Oh, I could probably try to hit him with Argomir. He's got 21 speed, and I got 27 speed on Baruka. Okay, that's good enough, I think. If I can apply a debuff and do some other stuff, I think we are in business. So maybe the play is we don't have shelter available. Felicia probably shouldn't attack. If we can debuff, then we're good, because Bolt Axe plus this is like 24, 28, 30 damage. It was like 10 and 10. Maybe rally defense with Camilla below the chest for Korn. Korn should be okay. These guys aren't very threatening. They don't have, like, skills. 41, 41. We have 52 defense. So we are more than strong. We're definitely strong enough. So I think the play is we try to move someone up to apply a debuff, which is a little more challenging than you might think. So I think we can go like this. We try to apply a debuff with a spy weapon. So we can drop Midori here, and have Midori has the flame shuriken, right? Then Karagi attacks this guy with the spy's weapon. Oh, hey. We got C rank daggers on B rank daggers on Midori. So we can armor score her to despise Yumi later, despise shuriken later. And Felicia doesn't do anything. I think Baruka. What does we get 2 magic from this? And Takumi is also in range. So I think here's what we do. We pair Baruka up with Jacob, and we can try to double Bolt Axe. These guys are so bulky. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to kill him, but we are going to put a lot of hurt on him, which is good enough. Okay, that's good enough. Oh wait, I do have a dance, but let's not use it. I think let's leave some characters here just to make sure that we can retreat if needed, and we're good. All right. That's a lot of enemies in like a choke point area. That's really not good. But actually, this is fine because now this general has moved up and he's like way out of position. He's dead meat. I don't even need to I don't need to allocate anyone else here. I can just kill him. Like, we just silver dagger this guy. 60% HP. Then Kaze moves up. There's the other 40%. And he's debuffed to hell, and Karagi just kills with the shining bow. 100 to 0. Lovely. Now let's move everyone else to the left, I think. I think we've kind of stabilized. So the problem here though is these guys, this is a very cramped formation. And there's reinforcements popping soon from this area, which should be okay, I think. That should be okay. So I think what we can do is we can probably, maybe we can wipe these guys, but the issue is if I don't wipe them, what's the consequence, right? I think aside from this specific guy, these guys are all like out of enemy range. So if I play my cards right, I can kill all 5 enemies in one turn, which should be doable, I think. Surprisingly. So I think that's like a shocking thing to say, I know, but it's probably actually possible. So I think, How do I do this? Alpha Yato doesn't do much. I need to get these guys out of the way is the thing, right? Maybe I could try to spies Yumi this guy a little farther away. That way I can move in, right? So I should probably do that with a character from way behind. Where's my like lungiest character? Like I go over here, and I think who has the other spies Yumi? A spies shuriken. Is it Asugi? Okay, it's Asugi. So Asugi can go over here and lunge this guy. The reason I do this is to move him out of the way so my characters can move around. And if I can move around, I can slither in and do a lot more damage. I could have Saizo do a big savage blow, 60% against these guys. I think we can probably get lethal blows soon. This guy is pretty wounded. He's got high defense. So I think Baruka can probably like melee him to death. I can probably transfer Baruka over here. Let's transfer Baruka onto Kana so that Baruka can probably argue with this guy. Not fast enough. I could transfer over to Karagi or okay, I do have another Baruka here though. That one's also not strong enough. I think over here what I need to do is I need to have Korin move around to hit this guy. Or I can try to do some debuffs here. Another savage blow positioned from like right here will be perfect. Where's my other side? Oh, he's over there. Okay, so I don't have that option right now. So we're just like one savage blow off from like getting lots of kills. Okay, so I think here what I can do is I can try to block this guy off a little. My Alpha Yato this guy. Actually, I can kill this guy with a strength buff, right? So if I move up here and I buff Korra and everybody, that could be quite considerable amounts of and a lot of extra damage. So I can switch here and rally, which is Korin. So then Korin can move around and get a kill. There we go. Silver bow. All right. Next up, I can... What can I do to this guy? Oh, I do have the Pursuer. 21. That's a lot of damage. So I can use that to finish off. Or actually, I can kill this guy with it, right? I can just shoot him. And then I can pair up off of him. So now we can have Midori pair up off of this guy to do 40% damage and also chip damage. And now we can do lethal damage with Kana, probably. Nope. That was too hopeful. Okay, so I think what we can do here is we can probably lunge. We can probably lunge the adventurer closer. The issue though is I might not have enough gas to kill this paladin. So I need to be a little tactical with how I move here. Because while I still have like 10 actions left, when I'm reaching this far, that could very easily, I could still very easily run into problems. So this guy has 13 defense. If I attack with the silver axe, I could probably kill him. I don't have trample on Camilla though. Oh, I do have a lot of damage there. I feel like I may have made a mistake moving up this far, but I think we're just gonna have to live with it, I guess. So I think... Do we have the caltrop available here? We got the caltrop available on Kaze. I could hit this guy. And I could try to caltrop off of him, maybe. If I can get a lethal blow with a pair-up attack, that could work. The other thing I could do, maybe, is I could trade onto... Oh, I have a good idea. This is a really good idea. And it's something only possible with these kind of shenanigans. I trade the caltrop onto Saizo. That way I can pair up with Saizo and activate the caltrop. And apply -8 debuff. Heh. That's great. Now he's got like no defense at all. He's probably gonna die to like a single... He's gonna die to physical attacks like instantly. Like, yeah, that's a lot of damage. But you still do have my dance. So I think this guy is still tough. Can I kill him with anything? If Rasumi does a bit of damage, if I pair up with Takumi, I can get... Oh, if I pair up with Takumi, that's a lethal blow. Okay, that's good. Pair up Felicia to move up all the way. I don't think Felicia's strong enough is the problem. I think maybe we need poison strikes to get that to work. So this guy's mega debuffed, but isn't quite strong enough. I think the -8 speed, I think, is very important here, because now we can probably double with Baruka. So I think here's the play. We can probably transfer Baruka onto Karagi. Let's pair up here for one extra move. And the reason we do that is we can attack and just kill this guy with Argumir. And we have shield gauge too. That's really nice. And this is just going to kill him, right? If we don't get a crit on the first one, that would be nice. But I guess we're too lucky. Lovely. We still have like 6 actions left. The question is that enough to fight this guy? And the answer might be no. But it could be yes. And I'm hoping for that yes. I think we can get another 3-range attack in off of Hinoka. And then we have a dance, which can probably reach a strong enough character. This guy's got 20. I think with Argumir, how much damage are we doing? We're doing 22 plus... Oh, Trample doesn't work here. That's why I was doing so little damage. Because this guy is mounted. In that case, we probably need to move up Felicia or something, right? Because that guy's like 20. If we use Leo's Ice Blade or Levin, I think we have like 26. Ugh. Can we debuff him? He's already debuffed. If I can probably nail him with Pursuer, I think. Pursuer is probably the most damage. Because that's like 25 plus 9. Plus whatever pair up, right? 25 plus 9, so that's 34. That would be like 8 and 8. And with like buffs, that could be a bit more. I dance for Takumi and Pursuer? Possibly. I think that might be the play. I think the play might actually be dance for Takumi. Dance for, like, I pair up with Kana. I dance for this Takumi. I put Kana onto Hinoka, and I just hit him with 4 Pursuer attacks. I think that's the play. Because Kana can't do anything here. But we do have, in fact, 2 Takumis. And we can pair up off of Korin to get... That is so much crit. That is insane. But we can trade over the Beast Killer to do even more damage. And that's just lethal. Nice. Perfect. That's a perfect turn. We did everything we wanted to do and more. It's so insane how much crit you get when you, like... I've never looked at the Pursuer, like, physically. That's a badass bow.
I'm stronger than I look.
That's a badass sprite. Looks hella cool. 2 Takumis, just like Congo's endgame. Yeah, absolutely. That's the point. That's the whole point. All right, now let's move up with everybody. Oh, what? Okay. Oops. I think we can move Hinoka back as like a fairy for one of the brothers there. And we can open the chest for Brave Axe. If that goes up Baruka, that could be cool. Okay, so that one unfroze. And now we need to fight 4 Great Knights. That's actually pretty nightmarish, I think. It should be okay, because if it's only 4 and they move in a block, we might just be able to kill them, right? Maybe I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but if I lunge, and I keep poison striking, I might be able to get all of them. I think, right? I can lunge this guy closer, lunge this guy closer, then poison strike 60%, right? These Great Knights have cap strength. Yeah, they're like the polar opposite of me, because they have maximum strength, whereas I have 0. But I think, I don't know. I think it might, I don't know. I'm feeling really strong right now, so maybe I should just do it. If I can lunge these guys closer, we can probably just do a nightmarish amount of damage. And I think we're like in the perfect position to do it. I think like we can pair Saizo up with Jacob, probably, for one. We lunge here. 40, 40, like 60, 40, 40. Get another one here. And that's like nearly all of them. So I think... Where's the other Saizo? If you can ferry the other Saizo all the way up here, that will be a treat. So the other Saizo goes up on Hinoka and transfers to Camilla. And then Camilla transfers to probably like Takumi or something. Or maybe onto Baruka. Like I transferred this other Saizo onto this one onto... It's a little tricky here. I don't want to waste my turns so easily. So I think... Yeah, this is like the peak of arrogance, but I think it's funny. Like, I'm feeling really strong, so I want to do something that makes me feel strong, you know? Mid-leg Knights? Bottom middle, turn 8. I think I shut that one down already. That's good to know. I already shut that one down, so I won't need to fight them. I should probably send someone down to the lower right to activate that vein so it doesn't activate, but I think I have time. If only the chests were in the way. Okay, so I think here's the play. We go here and we lunge. Right? We do some savage low damage, but more importantly, what this allows us to do is we can pair Saizo up with Jacob here, and we can savage blow. We can do a massive savage blow against these guys. That's a lunge, right? And we just do like another one, right? I think we might just be able to kill them now with the shining bow. I should probably try to do that with like the far away characters first, though. Like if I can send a Baruka up this way. That's like a kill with that's a kill, I think. So let's transfer like this. I switch, I transfer Baruka this way. And I transfer Baruka onto Asugi. Asugi moves up. I switch and I kill this guy with a bolt axe. Nice. And these guys are just like lambs for the slaughter, aren't they? They just can't do anything anymore. They're 7-7. I think... Okay, they still need to get like 1 or 2 more tiles closer. I can also transfer over another Saizo. And rally. Then I can move up with Saizo over here. Just switch and lunge here. And now they all have like no HP at all. 1 HP. They're all dead. They're actually just all dead. Like they can't They can be hit. They can be killed with pair up damage now. That's a kill. That's a kill. Holy, what the fuck? Wait, that's not right. That shouldn't have happened. That was like a 91% hit, right? That's okay, because we still win. I could probably dance here and hit him with the shining bow. Guaranteed. Oh my god. I just reached across half the map to kill 4 guys. And that's insanely strong. Compared to what I normally am capable of. Oh, right. I just realized that Karagi is in fact a Dragon Vein user. So we can have him activate this next turn. So yeah, I think now let's just grab the treasure, right? And got a Brave Lance. That's probably useless. We can sell that. We don't have any good lance users. Nice. Alright, let's pair up here and then drop up ahead. Good. I feel like I overestimated this map. Maybe that's just because it's probably just because my characters are insanely strong right now. Right? I feel like I thought I would be struggling for like 4 hours on this map. I think we could probably beat it at 3. Who can activate this vein? I guess Korn can. Let's do it. The map is hardest at the beginning. Yeah, I think the enemies aren't as aggressive as I thought if you aren't moving directly forward. That's the thing. Let's transfer here. And we can grab the more treasure, which is going to be a Brave Sword. That is possibly good on Felicia, but honestly, I don't really see it being very good most of the time. We can just keep freezing the veins. And the enemy reinforcements don't seem that fast. Because, like, I have 26 characters. I think, if nothing else, I can probably, like, keep up the pace more than I normally ever could in any of these playthroughs, right? Let's go in. Yeah, I think, like, if any enemies come through here, I think I can just defeat all of them. No matter what. Like, I'm actually just overpowered right now. Let's send Sakura down to move up Kaze in a chain. Same with Midori. You can have a Kaze train over there. A railgun, I guess, so to speak. I feel like that's like the proper terminology for the rescue transfer chains. A railgun. I like the idea. Alright, let's have 2 of these guys move up the block, and we should be, like, perfectly safe, right? We bait some enemies, not that many, and then... Yeah, and... these guys don't really move that far. And there's only 2 guys here. We can activate the vein, and it's frozen again. I think it's probably because I've actually taken a surprising amount of map control. Because I don't have to, like, waste 1/10 of my army to activate the veins. I only need to waste, like, 5% of it. And that's, like, a big difference, I think, in terms of strength, you know? I think it just turns out when you can bring 26 characters to a map, a lot of things are, well, many more things are possible, right? It's like, a lot of things are possible right now because I have 26 characters on a 16 deployment map. Oh, Sheen Unity. That's a little useless, right? Actually, I can activate Dragon Fang a bit more, right? Nice. So I think I can. You know what? Let's bait some more enemies. I'm feeling adventurous. How do I do this though? I think the play is to just Savage Blow here. Hand Axe, that's lethal. Let's hit this guy. Yeah, I think I might actually outnumber the enemy at this point. I have 26 to their 21. That's insane. This might like it's yeah. Mark more enemies in red. Almost put Jacob in the maid's range. Oh no, that was fine. It was already fine. I had that last turn. So I think we can probably move out a little. This hand axe is a little threatening, but it should be okay. Oh wait, this guy's an axe, right? You know what axes are weak to? Axe breaker. Nice. Felicia's in range of this guy with an axe, which is really not concerning, but that could put me in range of the other guys. Silver axe? We're probably okay. Let's move up with these guys. I think we can rally defense if we want to feel a bit safer, but I want to bait more enemies now. I'm feeling like I need to hustle and just get get the rest of the treasure. Start putting some work in, right? With that in mind, let's move Zero down. Let's move some other characters up, right? The characters that can do damage should be moving out. I need to fan out and get moving, basically. I can't really... If I stay funneled in an area, that's really bad for me. So I need to have like everyone move as aggressively as possible so they can move more. I really kind of... I feel like maybe putting Felicia into Bow Knight could be better here than Swordmaster, because Hollow Curry Blade is a nice upgrade for some weapons, but not really in most cases, right? Sometimes it seems like I'm finding that like dual katana is actually better against daggers, because you don't lose all of your weapon rank bonus against daggers, so it actually makes up for it. This guy can lunge Korn, but that's actually fine because Korn is like can't be killed here, I think, by these enemies specifically, and by many others, not non-specifically. Yeah, this might be like the first map where I can just like overwhelm the enemies with sheer numbers. That's insane. Like, look at this. Look at these guys. They can't do anything to me. Oh, if I use Sizable Star, I buff my entire army with +4 strength. Crazy. I don't even need... I'm using like 3 actions to kill 4 guys, and then I have 23 actions left. What am I going to do with all these actions? Like, I think I became too OP for this. Oh, man. Like, all of this effort should be, like, overpowered for, like, the briefest of moments. For, like, 3 maps, 2 maps. I'm so fucking strong right now. Kana gets a kill. Insane. I mean, Replicate is balanced by the fact that you get to use it, like, for 3 maps before the game's over. That's why people don't really go for it most of the time, because unless you get it really early through, like... It's very good if you get it through Felicia Jacob, basically. But otherwise, it's like... It's really a lot of effort for something that activates so late. Calamity Gate, that's useless. That's the problem. I guess it works for me because I really need all that extra power. Whereas in like many cases, you really don't need to be that strong. Simply put. So I think we can... Let's rally res. Rally defense. And let's tank some more enemies and then just murder them the moment they enter. I think the enemies are only like moving in like just barely like one at a time based on their movement ranges. They're not even like moving in as a group, so they can all be kind of picked off relatively individually. I don't know. I feel like my units are like much more efficient at killing these legume enemies than most people's regular armies are, right? Because I can take them all down to 1 HP with like 2 actions and then 4 more actions for kills. And I have twice as many actions. Is Replicate a go-to in skill form? No. It's completely different. I don't really think Fire archetypes are like a useful metric for describing these things. Oh, fuck. Everyone's moving in. So everyone's moving in, but the question is, do I feel threatened by this, or do I feel like or do I feel like I should just flex? That's the thing, right? There's two things I could do. I could just try to kill everybody, which, honestly, I feel like I have a very good chance of actually doing. Because these guys, like, they're all isolated now, right? They don't have backup anymore. This is all of them. So if I can kill all of these guys, then they're all dead, and I don't need to worry about them anymore. Because, like, look at this. Like, none of these guys are protected by the guys behind them. You just go for the boss. You have no. Where's your pride? Yeah, like, you have all this power at your fingertips. Why not flex it? That's like the point of having it. Like, if I attack from here, that's like, be careful of gun to range when lunging. I think I should be okay. The issue a little bit is that my lunge characters are a little farther away than I would like. There's gonna be too many guys farther apart. I think, yeah, that might be a problem, because if I were like, this guy specifically is trouble. Like, if I had also, I don't have it on Sizel right now. Yeah, all my actual lunge guys are in the back, which is a problem. I think I could probably make up for it by hurrying up to Korin, and then Korin can launch people forward. Possibly. That's probably too much, though, honestly. Because I do need to... I can't kill everything here. Retreating is still an option because I have the wall. And I think that might be the play. I just, like, retreat this turn, and then I descend on everything next turn. Because they're gonna all move in, I think, and that should be enough for me to just wipe them out. I need to count some tiles, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, like, I think around here is, like, the exact edge of where I should be. So let's put Korin and... Xander here as walls, and then everyone else just moves behind them, and we should be okay. Yeah, we're exactly, like, we have enough, definitely have enough space to just, like, do some bullshit. It's absolute nonsense. Absolute unadulterated bullcrap. I can just move everyone through this wall. Nearly everyone. I think here we might need to do, like, a pair-up thing. Yeah. So I think the play for this one is I go over here and I transfer pair up. Can I squeeze everyone else inside? It would be embarrassing if I couldn't. But I think I can. Yeah, I can do more pair up inserts here. So I go over here. I transfer pair up. I have exactly enough slots to do this. Perfect. And loses me some actions, but honestly, it's probably fine. I go here and I separate. They all, like, hit their head up against Korin. Oh, they didn't even activate their debuff there. Am I still going for all the loot? Yes, I'm going to clear the map. Yeah, I think they're all going to get bunched up and they're all going to die. I have, like, 8 less actions than I did before, but I think it's still more than enough. Just because, like, poison strike, poison strike, poison strike, everything, it's all done, right? So those guys are moving in now. So I think we're okay. The issue is, like, these guys, right? They're still a little far behind. But I think we have more than enough now, right? If we can lunge forward, we can poison strike many, many enemies. Still so many? I mean, we can always still retreat through this bottom area, I think. This is like the final challenge, I guess, here. So if I Beast Killer this guy, I could 21 do 21, 21. This is 12, 12. I think the issue right now is that the enemies are not in a suitable formation to really Savage Blow efficiently. If I Savage Blow here, that's 60, 40, 40. Do I have a second character that can tank hits? Honestly, the answer is probably no. Baruka maybe could? 26? Yeah, I think if we go 30. The issue is like these guys are like 40, which is like 2 hits means I'm dead. You know, for the meme, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it for the meme, which is more challenging than you might think, unfortunately. As much as I would like to do it, to do this for the meme. Oh, if I use Sizel's Star, that buffs Corrin. Yeah, let's do it like this. So Sizel's Star on this guy, do mega % damage. I can kill this guy probably with Pursuer. Nope, these guys are strong as hell. Okay. I could Beast Killer. If I rally strength, I can get a Beast Killer kill. So I can go here and rally strength for my entire army probably. Or at least enough of it, and then I just kill this guy with Beast Killer. Well, I already, what am I thinking? I already got plus strength from Sizo. That was a actual waste of an action. Oops. In that case, where's my other Sizo? Yeah, maybe we can swing around and take this guy out. Now, Ice Blade, 11 Sorhag Curry Blade. It's not enough. Okay, I could rally magic. That's plus 4 magic, and that's enough to kill. 1% hit? That's not a risk at all. Okay, we got 1 kill. Next up is we can one-shot this guy. I feel like we're obligated just to one-shot this guy just because we can. Let's do it. Oh, holy fuck. Then what we can do is we could transfer Xander and pair up off of ourselves. Oh, it automatically switches too. Pair up with Corrin, like it also auto swaps the weapon. That's amazing. And we could. Oh, actually, this is amazing. I could transfer Camilla and then pair up off myself again. They just keep using like it automatically switches when you do the pair up. That's really good. If I attack like this, does it hurt me really? I think I don't even die from this, don't I? Wait. That's a lot of damage. I'll take it. Dragonstone kill. It'd be unfortunate if if I overcommitted here, but also like it's probably pretty likely. Argomir here. Savage blow. I do have a freeze staff though. So I think this might be the time to use the freeze staff for the first time ever. Another kill. A general scares you. He's got a hand axe. He's not scary at all. Okay, so I think now we have some actions to lunge people closer, which is the important part. I think we need to freeze this guy, which is something that we can probably try like right now. We can also block these guys, is the thing, right? These guys, their movement is surprisingly low. Like, if we can put someone here and someone here, like, we could put Corin, like, right here. And that probably removes a lot of the problems that we are facing. Like, right here. If the characters that we use to lunge are sufficiently tanky, it shouldn't be a problem. Like, if we use, like, a Sugi here... Doesn't he kill Baruka? Baruka has 22 defense. Well, she has a shield gauge, actually. That's actually... She's actually completely fine, I think. For now. It's issues like these farther guys. I think... Here's what I will do. I will, I could transfer one of the Kanas to try to land a freeze. Issues like this guy is a little concerning. Mostly because he's a little hard to reach. I could lunge here with I could lunge this guy. Nice. And then I can get the kill with like a weaker character like Hinoka. Like Hinoka. There we go. Now what I can do is I could move up Midori and transfer, switch, use a freeze. I missed. Okay, I think I'm getting a little nervous now. I'm gonna make a save state. I definitely overcommitted there. We're definitely not being ending the stream. Now, there's no way. I don't have enough time for it. I also don't want to. I'm probably going to leave it for the weekend. Midori doesn't have enough range. Okay. You know what they say? He can just... How do I do this? I lunge this guy right over here. So freeze stab, how much range does it have? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was just barely on the edge of it, so I can't really use more of it. So I think if I go up here, I can probably... Doesn't work. Man, I wish I made a save state. Yeah, let's load the save state. We're gonna die, but let's load it. Oh hey, miracle activation. Oh, Baruka gets doubled there? Oh, that's nasty. So they just focus on Baruka and then also kill Kaze. I see. With that in mind, let's load the state. I didn't need to do that. Okay. Hubris, yeah. I could also have made like an earlier state, but oh, whatever. What if I do this? I dance here. I switch. I lunge. Or maybe what if I just go up and attack? This could work, right? I'm one movement off. But if I transfer here, separate, I could move up here and lunge. It could do it. Did I get there? No, we're fucked. We're fucked. Resetting. I think there's still like a case for to keep trying this doomed save, just because we spent so much time on it, and like the map's pretty much done after that, right? But dodge on blue aura ties, that's not really likely, I think, unfortunately. Why does saving and loading mess up the graphics? I don't know. I really don't know. But I think there's like there's a solution here. I think the play is we need to somehow get our lunge characters into action. One way to do so is to attack like from here. The problem though is getting the lunge and then is a bit different from actually being able to do anything with it. I think maybe one of the plays we could try to do is we could dance for... Where's Felicia? Let's say we dance for Felicia. Can't she dodge everything? Her damage just isn't good enough though. But if I put Felicia here as like wedge her in place, maybe she could do something with that. I put like someone over here. with enough like phys tankiness to survive. I equip her with a. I go over here, like I rally or something. I pick this guy off with the spies Yumi. I could transfer away the partner. The issue is that the movement is boosted by the flyer. Equip a 1 range? Yeah, I think we can probably do that. What if we pair up like this and I transfer? I separate. This way we get a bit more move. No, we don't. Crit? Nope. I think if we do that first and then attack with Felicia, we're probably okay. Yeah, it's probably over. That's exact kill. Oof.
Don't forget me.
Maybe we move Corrin up and just make everyone dodge. All right, that's enough of that. Oh, at least like this gives us something to do. Otherwise, it'll be too easy. Bolt axe makes you less dodgy. Maybe that's it. Maybe the way we do it is just we move the main body of Corrin up. Actually, wait. If we move Azura here, aren't we already doing that? So I think maybe the play is we just like spies Yumi this guy. And then we dance for someone else that can do damage. Like, that is 35. If we dance for Felicia, she can probably just kill this guy. Then we can move up and we could rally. Felicia has like 111 avoid. If we can somehow equip her with a dual katana, that would be ideal, but I don't think we can. Are there any characters that we're willing to sacrifice? Like, if we can get Sakura killed, that would honestly not be that big of a loss. She's over here. Can we get Xander killed somehow? That's probably not possible. Can we, if we go here, we can switch. How much damage does this guy do? 42. Maybe we try to mend on Saizo. We go over here, transfer. We have a Shining Bow equipped or something. Just like do bullshit like that until it works. Okay, we got a lucky dodge there. We RNG abused our way to victory. Got another lucky dodge. They probably keep going after Felicia. Nope, they killed Isugi. Oops. Just get lucky. Not quite.
Too bitter.
better.
Okay, I think I have another idea. I'm not gonna bother resetting the scuffed graphics though. Here's the plan. I think Kaze has a spy shuriken, right? I could transfer over here, switch, and then I can lunge. Then this guy can just be killed, right? I can go over here, transfer over like here, pair up with Veruca with the bolt axe. Do massive damage. Dance for Felicia. Kill this guy like this. Yeah, I think the mistake I was making was I was not being bold enough. I'll get Curry Blade, Rally Magic here. Get a crit, if I'm lucky. Hey, hey. Let's go. Turns out that's all you need. Luck. Go over here and rally, and then we're good. 31. Let's go. Heh. Guess he's got 2 thumbs. His RNG abused his way out of not dying instantly. Fuck. Never mind.
This isn't worth it. I have failed you.
All right. Plan 2 is to just freeze staff, I guess. Right? Maybe? No. I think we could probably still do the same thing we just did, but with a better options, right? We could probably, for instance, we could try doing the lunge with Midori, who's like a little bit more bulky. Or maybe try doing a defense buff before we move out. Because wait, that guy did 20 damage, right? If we rally defense in advance, then that's 12 less damage. Right? Then that's 48 damage. Maybe we don't dance for Felicia. We could dance for someone else entirely. Like, who else would we dance for, though? Korin is an option, because he blocks this tile, but you can't kill this guy. If we dance for Veruca, she doesn't have good odds of living. Let's try dancing for Felicia again. Like, if we attack with a Hagakure Blade like this, maybe we get lucky again. We don't. Not this time. Then we could transfer, switch. Maybe just like separate. Wait, if we separate like this, then we have a pair-up attack that can be used against this guy to kill him. And I think Takumi might be able to... Nah. Another one. Another reset. The fun part about all of this is that none of this needed to happen. And I could have made a save state earlier. But I'm stupid. If I go over here, I can rally. Can I transfer anyone else over that's good? That's useful. Can I boost movement with strategist? I get one more move if I do this. but does it make a difference? So I think maybe the play is I go over here with a flyer and I just like dump my guy over here. So that way when I dance, I can just kill this guy. Do not pass go, do not collect $100. And that's it. I just lose. Anyway, okay, oops. Let's try it again. Yeah. What if we move up ahead with Azura? Let's try to face tank it. Let's like try to abuse some RNG here. Always the best option, I think. That might be the best option, just to RNG abuse. 'Cause I think this guy doesn't even kill with the hand axe, right? No, he does. He kills Azura, but Azura can dodge. Then we just like move ahead with like tanky characters and like rally defense or something. You know, if Jacob dies, I wouldn't be that upset. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he might just dodge. He could just be lucky. If I unequip his weapon, he might have a good, better odds. Because then you hit this guy like 20 hit. Pick up Silver Axe with Camilla. Oh yeah, that might be a good idea. Shield gauge, and then Baruka probably dies. Yeah. No, wait, with the hand axe? What the hell? What the helly? Oh, it's because of weapon triangle advantage for some reason. Okay. We got something going here. What was the exact sequence of events I did to make this work? Dance? Attack with a Spy Zumi or something here? One attack? Bonk him? RNG abuse for the win? In that case, all I need to do is make sure that Jacob survives, right? Which shouldn't be too hard. I just need to not immediately die. So if I go over here, I take away his weapon. I dump his ass on this tile, and I go over here. I equip a tomahawk so I can't counterattack in one range. And I rally. Maybe that works? That works. And this works. The main issue is the RNG seed on Jacob. He had better odds that time, but maybe the play is... I could put someone even weaker. Because he does have like a sword and a lance. So maybe the play is I just need to adjust the RNG seed a little bit more. Right, actually, now that I think about it, if I have the seed here... Did I try spending it on this guy? I don't have enough damage. So we argument this guy. I have Calamity Gate in the convoy. I don't have enough time to go to the convoy, unfortunately. Wait. I do, don't I? I don't have the rank for it, though. What I do have the rank for is getting a friendship seal for the convoy. You have a master seal somewhere? Can I reclass to get something? This is really stupid. Maybe if I put Hiragi here. Does Spy Shuriken nerf you? Avoid. Okay, it tanks your avoid. So if I go over here and I equip like a silver Yumi, and I trade with this guy, put him like Felicia's like the silver shuriken on him. Maybe we can manipulate things to have enough avoid. Like Azura herself has 70 avoid plus 40. So she even Azura might actually be able to dodge just on her own. You know what? I think I like that idea more. Just letting Azura fend for herself here somehow. Let's try that. Let's have a Azura dodge tank. So Baruka tanks this.
I'm glad you're safe. Don't scare me like that.
This gets tanked by the hand axe. By the hand axe knocking him with a crit. Because of weapon triangle, he sees it does more damage than his actual weapon. This guy goes for... Ah, shit. Oh, wow. Guess who has two thumbs and built himself out of a situation he got himself into for no reason? This guy. Did this have to happen? No. But was it fun solving it? Yes. Me, when I save state to get myself out of a situation where I only got into it because I was playing so recklessly, when I could have won easily. Let's go. Now that these guys, now you know what? Face my wrath. I'm gonna murder everyone. I'm gonna kill every last one of them, so to speak. Where's my spy shuriken? Where's Saizo? Saizo, I choose you. Use lunge. Do that 40% max HP damage. Let's go. Switch. Lunge. Get over here. Lunge. Get over here. Lunge. I have decided to lunge over here as well. Let's trade with Aze to get the spy shuriken and then switch and transfer onto here and separate here so that way I can go over here and switch and lunge. Let's kill this guy with the dual katana. Maybe we get a crit. If we don't, so be it. We didn't. Let's just do some more damage. That's a kill with the bolt axe. Lunge more like lunge. Yeah, these guys they have no chance. I switch here. I lunge. Takumi goes over here and just shoots this guy to death with the shining bow. Shining bow. From one range. Beast killer. Bolt axe. No, that's still not enough. Dance for Baruka. Baruka gets the kill somehow. I still get killed. Okay, that's embarrassing. Let's heal the Sun Festo. And then because this guy has a hand axe, he can't get me. Shouldn't Nankos not be easier than this? We'll see.
No other way.
The issue with an on-coast map is that I always need to fight an on-coast for like 80 turns. So, I'm not really sure. But we're not doing it today, for sure. Nice, and we cleared everything. So now what we need to do is get the treasure. Gunter's over there, but like, is this a seize map or is this a kill boss map? Defeat boss. Okay, so we're gonna get the treasure first. One hero moves up, and that's like not nearly enough to actually threaten me. Okay, so reinforcements show up, but they just get blocked. So those are really no issue at all. So I think the play is to move up Azura with a dancer so we can move even more aggressively. So let's lunge this guy closer so our guys that are farther behind can be more efficient in killing them. Hit this guy with 60% max HP damage. Too easy? Yeah, too easy. Said in the tone of a mocking teenager as he shoots out your eye with a bow. You're making me work. Says Fortify Staff. Useless. We're gonna sell it. Chest. Crescent Bow. That's pretty nice, but not very useful. Now we can keep boosting. I think there's just not really anything that can threaten us now. There's just like 4 enemies on the map. 6 enemies. I guess we could probably send like Sakura over to block the reinforcements, but those don't refresh for like 6 turns. So it's really not a concern that we need to worry about because we're done in like 3. I'd like, yeah. What do the dragon mains do again? They block the reinforcement points. Okay, so that's, I can't, I'm way out of position to fight these guys. But maybe I'm not. Maybe I could just, No, I'm definitely out of position. Let's not have a repeat of that. Crescent Bow is A rank. Can anyone worthwhile use it? The issue right now is I don't have a Mozu setup, right? And without like the all that extra damage, I don't think it's worth it. Especially this late in the game when I don't really have time to train anything new. Is there a lock touch over there? There's still like more chests down here, so I can't exactly hurry like that much. It will take a bit longer just because there's enough enemies to sate our hunger, you know. We're here to kill things. Those berserkers could be an issue. Berserkers might be the easiest enemy type for me to fight because they have no resistance. So I can actually do significantly more damage to them than compared to other enemies. They're actually the easiest enemy for me to fight, both here and in Conquest Zero Strength. Like, when I see a berserker, I think, oh, thank God they don't have 40 defense, right? That's my main, like, when I see like berserkers, I feel relief. Because they're just big sponges of HP that can be knocked down. Berserkers aren't honestly as scary as any other enemies. Yeah, the main thing is that they often can't really counter from 2 range. And so you can just knock them down with magic. They're only threatening if they get to hit you, which isn't very often. If you play right, of course. If you play wrong, anything can happen, as we just saw now, right? Alright, let's activate this Dragon Vein. When have Berserkers last been a threat? Probably like maybe like the FP7 bosses in the desert, where they can maybe randomly kill Pent. Okay, so hear me out. Here's the plan. I lunge this guy over the wall. I can do damage to this guy before I debuff him. Only 9 res? That's insanely low. And he's like basically dead already, right? Holy shit. In that case, let's what? Okay. I lunge this guy. And that was an easy way to get Hector killed. Yeah, I mean the issue is like, if berserkers can randomly one-shot you and you can't reliably kill them before they attack you, then it's a problem. But like, when does that ever really become a problem, right? There's a lot of conditions that a lot of things have to go wrong for it to really matter. And they're all like, they have no HP. They committed the critical error of not having HP. New mystery? Oh yeah, new mystery berserkers are actually insane. Because like they can just kill you even through your max defense if they crit you. And you can't actually fully defend against them is the problem, because they have more attack than you can have defense. Like they have like 44, 45 attack maybe. And under the right circumstances, they can really just kill you. Had PTSD of that Legion chapter, and it's not just a Legion chapter, it's like the chapters after the normal ending, right? The bad ending, like 21, like the big plane where you can recruit Michaelis, right? That one's a scary map for sure, because it has like all the hallmarks of terror. The main thing is just that, like, if you play wrong, you can just get crit and killed, right? And that happens for most of your characters. So you have to really kind of dance around the enemy ranges if you want to play it safe. Which is pretty normal, I think. That's not, like, an abnormal way of playing the game. But it's something that you have to consider, right? And so anything you have to consider, you have to think about. And that's, on average, a lot more consideration than you would give to many things in Fire Emblem. A lot of the point of Fire Emblem is to like get strong enough that you can ignore some mechanics, because engaging with all of the mechanics is kind of hard sometimes, because that's ultimately kind of like playing the game honestly, which is valid, like playing the game that the developers intended, but it's often easier to find some sort of loophole, and the developers intend for those loopholes to be found, right? It's not like it's against the intentions necessarily, right? It's a system. The system is made to be learned and exploited. That's what these games are about, right? It is a single-player game after all. Beastone Plus, that is worthless. And only one chest left, so I think we'll just you know what? Let's just kill Gunter. In the name of the King of Valor, I sentence you to death. I don't know about that. It doesn't seem like he's going to be sentencing anyone to anything, considering he's not going to be able to attack anybody. He does have Dragon Skin, though. He doesn't have like, resist status, right? He does. So I can't debuff him. So how the fuck do I damage him? 23 defense. Do I need to have Korin like whack him with the Alpha Yato over and over or something? I don't think Alpha Yato activates yet, right? I don't actually get any of the benefit I would want. Transfer, separate. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, in terms of actions, Leisha with Levin Sword. Maybe I could just whack him with the Argumir. Yonankos' hands have Dragon Skin. Every part of Yonankos has Dragon Skin and resist status. So you can't really cheese him like that. You know what? Yeah. He's fine. It's easy. All I need to do is do that. And do this. Eventually he'll die. How much? I need to do 18 damage, so we could have Alicia over here with the Levin Sword. Maybe Leo's Ice Blade, actually, now that I think about it. But that's stronger. Maybe, and then I could attack with the, let's transfer, separate. I can attack with the Spy Shuriken here for 1 damage. Is that a 1 damage crit? Oh, because Dragon Skin has crit damage and then it rounds down. That's really dumb. That's funny. That's really dumb and funny. If I pair up with Baruka with the Argomir, we get 2 damage. Yo! Gordon, get the longbow? That's exactly what's happening, actually. I do have another Spy Zumi on these guys. Let's get moving. I need to move these guys in then, because they also have the bows. What's it? I do want the treasure in the lower right, but I don't actually want to fight these enemies. So I will keep a lockpicker in reserve. Let's have Saizo take the other Spy Shuriken, so I can transfer it over to a more worthy character. Probably Midori. I just trade. I go here with Kana. I use the Spy's Shuriken teleportation to transfer it over there, so I can immediately have Midori trade for it and use it to pair up off the Kana. Midori does not have enough rank, but what she can do is she can go to the convoy and grab it. So Kana can go over here and grab the Shuriken back from Midori. And then, whatever. I'll just do this next turn. Rescue set. Okay, that's definitely worth getting. There's some Lignites there. Those guys are not a problem. They'll fly up towards me, and they will die in 3 seconds to a hail of bowfire. So what I can do is I can have I can switch transfer. I can switch, go to the convoy and grab the armor scroll and use the armor scroll to get A rank daggers. And then I could trade to get the Spy Shuriken and I can use it. Armor scroll for more rank. That's exactly what I did. I just did it right now. Spy Shuriken. Spy Shuriken. Spy Shuriken. 3 damage crit. You love to see it. We do it again with the Spy's Yumi. This will overcome his damage resistance, I swear. Just a couple more hits. I can go over here, trade the Spy's Shuriken. Kaze grabs it and then uses it to pair up attack. And then I could do it again off of another character, but I think we dance here to pair up off of Baruka again. And then we move up. We can transfer, separate some characters. We can move some attack buffs up, I guess. And we can move Felicia over to do more damage, because we can keep swapping to move our pair of attackers around. We get a 4 damage crit. Yo. Is this worth it? Absolutely not. This is like the least efficient amount of damage you could possibly be doing, but it's funny. I'm putting on a show. Oh wait, we do have rally strength. Not that it matters. Some bowyers, some malignites are coming from the bottom. I couldn't care less, because these guys can't hurt me. Like, they move in, I just shoot them down immediately. I think I need. Where's my other Kaze? They're up here. Attack with Baruka. Very nice. Attack again with Baruka. Baruka's probably the better pair up here. So we should move. Let's move Kana away and move in Baruka over here. That way, these guys can also pair up off of Baruka. So let's trade over here to get the Spice Shuriken off of Kaze, so we can put it onto Midori. So then Midori can pair up attack with the replica. But before we do that, I think actually we should move in some damage buffs to help Baruka a bit more. I think we put a Camilla over here so that the pair up attack with Baruka does a bit more damage. Then with that in mind, I think we can move these guys safely down over here to try to go for the treasure if we need to, which we do eventually. We do have to get the treasure, or otherwise, like, what are we even here for? So the Malignants will move up and then die hopelessly as they get killed by 3x effective full damage in one hit, probably. Gunter heals 9 HP. A pathetic effort. And our piddly bit of reinforcements that we sent to try to get the treasure is getting ambushed. Lovely. Man. Shit I have to put up with, man. Look at these guys. Sakura's chilling there. Yeah, she's there to mine the reinforcements. Attack Dan Shelter. I mean, like, yeah, I think I'll just kill him. This is dragging out. Like, I don't have to do this. It doesn't even benefit me to do so. It's not even fast. I just wanted to do it. Like, it benefits nobody for this to happen. But alas, I think we have to go and send our main force to go and get the treasure because that is what we're here for. Like, I mean, if we just like attack, we can probably just kill him. Like, he can't damage Koran actually. Now that I think about it, oh, this is a farce. Like, it's just a complete farce. All right, let's go down this way and get the treasure. Let's move our entire army to do so. Always better to let's send half our forces. That's probably enough, right? And then we can start setting up the kill once these guys succeed. This is not a drill. Path of Radiance is coming to a Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, but like, what's new? Is that like, is it like right now? I mean, even if it were right now, like, is that even actionable intelligence? Like, what's? I feel like if you're here, the likelihood of you having actually just played it already is pretty high. It just dropped like right now. Okay, like literally right now. I mean, that's nice, I guess, but it's not like amazing news. First ever official release. Yeah, I guess that's nice. Now its fans can finally play the game. That's always a fun joke to make. That's it, you don't even have to like be specific about like which game you're making that joke about. You can just say that the fans of X game haven't played the game. And you're probably right, honestly, most of the time. Ike fans excited to play this game for the first time. Yes, but that was actually what happens because people get into the series because of Smash. That's like... like, that's unironically, like, true. Because a lot of fans of Ike are the people who played Ike in Smash. That one is slander, but it is also kind of true. So I think we can probably just go and start setting up the kill now. So let's go and get the treasure and then we fight. Actually, are these guys like don't even have Void Curse? You actually get infinite XP here, huh? And Smash Bros. The FU pipeline. I remember when I ran a poll about this like way when I started my YouTube channel, when like I was spamming YouTube comment like community posts in an attempt to be popular. Like 20 or 20 something % of people got into the series because of Smash. Doesn't it have to be false to be slander? I guess. But like I feel like slander is also just like it's not just that these days, you know. Yeah, we have more than enough power to just kill Gunter. Let's grab the treasure. What do we get? Rescue. That's nice. Time to die, Gunter. We can't debuff him, but what we can do is just like do crap tons of damage. And that's pretty easy to do, I think. Considering we might not be able to get him in one turn, which is the problem, because there might not be enough space. But if we keep doing parap attacks, we'll get there. So Beast Killer here.
I believe.
Dragon 5 damage Dragon Fang. We debuff him. It doesn't do anything. We move up. We hit him again with the Beast Killer. We should probably try doing parap attacks though. 5 damage Dragon Fang. Here we Bolt Axe. We Bolt Axe. Okay, this was a lot easier than I thought it would be, but I guess he doesn't really counter attack, huh? He never had a chance.
Here I am. Let me try.
Why we're not doing this 20 minutes ago? Because I wanted the treasure.
I've gotten careless.
You know, we skipped the cutscene, but why? The reason why Gunter killed Scarlet was because he says, "I don't like you." I mean, that's the truest thing that anyone's ever said in Fates. GG. That was only 24 turns? That was 2.5 hours. How the hell was that only 24? Oh, yeah, oh, I get it. I will have 26 characters. That turn number is not real.
This ends now.
I'm not reading this. And that's chapter 26, everyone. 1 hour's resetting. And we get Fuga, who's useless. Yo, Fuga. He's level 15 and he has life and death. And nothing else. 30 defense is a lot though, but not enough to actually make him worth using. I'm not reading this. Optimal Fates gameplay. Let's go. Lilith is still here for some reason. She will never leave. Anything good from here? Nope. And one possible item maybe? Or maybe probably just like a Jacob stat booster. Is just a Jacob stat buff. All right. Oh, Korin Takumi. A rank. Oh, that means I can go sniper for whatever reason, if I really want to. So in theory, if I get an Eternal Seal and I farm enemies enough to get level 25, I could get Quick Draw to make things a little easier against the boss, but probably not. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a good stream to really finish chapter 26 in a pretty dragged out way, I think. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and maybe I'll probably see you for the finale this weekend, right? Maybe Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night, everyone, and yeah, take it easy. Bye.